Before we even start, I'm gonna put it out there. I am neither Democrat nor Republican. I'm siding with neither Trump nor Biden because they both some bullshit. This had to be the worst choice you could make. Like this like what the fuck? We didn't have no good options. What the fuck is going on here? But on a more serious note, there are so many people right now stressing, worried, anxiety through the roof about the outcomes of this election. I challenge you all to sit back and ask yourselves, on a personal level, what will change for you if Biden wins this election? What will change for you if Trump wins this election? For most of us, that answer is nothing. Nothing is going to change. Not on a personal level, not in our day-to-day lives. Like, ain't shit gonna change for us. How realistic is it to believe that one man can solve all problems, or that one man is even responsible for all problems? This is for Black people especially. The killing of Black people has been going on since Black people stepped foot in this country. The education system has never been in the favor of a Black child. The economy has had depressions, recessions, unemployment issues, whatever you name it, all throughout history, no matter whether or not we had a Democratic or Republican candidate. Racism has existed since the first day Black and white people met. Like, it's just been there. It's always been there. My issue with this is, like, I'm not really into politics, but people only like Biden because of their hate for Trump. They call Trump a racist, and he very well may be, but what the fuck is Biden? Like, Biden has publicly said, if you don't vote for him, you're not Black. Like, we got pictures surfacing the internet of Biden with the Grand Wizard of the KKK. So what the fuck is he? Like, they're both racist white men. If we gonna put it out there, if we gonna call one racist, we gotta acknowledge that they both are. That is not me saying that Trump is a saint. Like I said before, I don't fuck with either of them, but stop praising Biden. Like, the same way y'all show that fucking hate for Trump because of what he do it for Biden. Realize that neither one of these men have, as a Black American, neither one of these men have your best interest at heart. Let's sit back and look at how much division this is causing. Like, in my last video, I told y'all it's not a black and white thing. Like, black and white people have their places in this society respectively. All Black people aren't bad. All white people aren't bad. But that is the message. That's the message that the media tries to feed everybody, and y'all are eating that shit up. That's why these race wars finna start. Like, it's not even a black and white thing, but it's causing so much division. Like, people are really willing to end friendships, they're willing to end relationships, they're willing to cut ties with family members, all because of differences in opinions of who they think would be the better candidate. These men do not even know your name. They don't care if your family has a roof over its head or not. They don't care if you miss out on dinner tonight or not. And you are willing to let them affect your personal lives on such a deep level. What has any president? We got 45 to pick from. So give me one. Name one that has done anything helpful to your community. Black community especially, I'm talking to you. What has any president done to help benefit your community, especially Obama? Please tell me something that anybody has done to benefit your community without any strings attached. Like, why are we still looking for presidents, for people that are so out of tune with us, that are so out of our reach to improve the quality of our own lives? The truth is, you are responsible for your own destiny. You are the power behind changing and improving your own circumstances. But instead of utilizing that power, you give it away and make someone else more powerful. And then not only do you make them more powerful, they use that power on you to your detriment. We have to stop doing that. This has happened 45 times in a row. Every single time, and it has not changed. Like, why do we keep looking to a president to change the world. Like this is unrealistic to expect one man to be able to do that. It's unrealistic to expect a stranger, somebody you don't know, somebody you've never met, somebody that is so out of tune with you out of tune with them, to come in and make your life better. For my religious people, like, I'm not religious, but for the Christians, I know y'all have read this Bible front to back, so y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. In the beginning, where they were leading the people to the promised land, or maybe they were already in the promised land, some shit like that. But the people did not have a ruler. That in the Bible, God told them that he was the ruler. That's the only ruler they needed. They kept begging God for a ruler after God told them they didn't need one. All they needed was God. So you know what? God gave that as a ruler, and it backfired on them. That ruler, the rulers of the Bible, they all did some bullshit. Every single ruler, every single king in that Bible caused some type of detriment. And for my spiritual people, we understand that God is us. God is within us. So there is no leader. There is no person needed. For the religious people, look to God. For the spiritual people, you are God. So look to yourself. But everyone should know the power lies within. Look what it's bringing to us. It's bringing chaos. It's bringing worry. It's bringing detriment. It's bringing fear. It's bringing all these race wars and shit. Like, that is not of any good. Nothing good is coming from this. Nothing good. Name me one thing good coming from this shit. Like, nothing. Like, throw this shit in the trash. Let's move on. Let's talk about some other shit, because, like, this election gonna be over. Y'all gonna pick a candidate, then what? Like, then what? Somebody's gonna win the election, then what? You're gonna continue on with your everyday life like we do all the time. Like, this uproar is nonsense. It's unnecessary. Know that you have the power to create your own reality. You have the power to change your own circumstances. You do not have to look out of anyone outside yourselves. And for the religious people, just look to God. Like, that's all you gotta do. All this shit is unnecessary. And thank you for attending my TED Talk. Yeah, let's move forward. We ain't feeding this situation no more. We trying to figure out how the fuck we can do what we want to do. How the fuck can we live out our dreams? That's the type of shit we should be focused on. Not which one of these white men finna be, like, living in the White House. Like, we don't give a fuck.